Hey, what's up guys? I'm just got done lowering the CPU fan on my system and turning off the ceiling fan just because I want this audio to be as clear as possible. But right now I'm re-editing the video that I talked about, video responses, because it's getting no views and no exposure and it's not really getting out there. And when I did watch it back, at least, in Sony Vegas, the project file, I noticed the audio was a bit dirty. I don't know why the audio was so dirty. It seemed like it was so hard to actually clean that audio, even though the only main difference, I think, is that not the ceiling fan, but the fan speed on the computer was a bit louder than usual, but it wasn't at full speed either. But it was just so hard to clean it up without it making my voice sound, pretty bad, like it got a really bad loss in quality. But anyways, I'm going to really try to clean it up as much as possible and try to cut out certain parts. I'm going to go through the video. I'm going to do a bunch of jump cut editing, which I really hate doing, but I want to make the video as short as possible, possibly, even if it doesn't even end up being a minute less or anything like that. But at least that way, people are more likely to watch it, because some people don't want to watch a video that's like over 10 minutes long, even if it's only 2 seconds over 10 minutes, and 1 second of it is just YouTube exaggerating. Like, not exactly exaggerating, but they have that thing where, like, freaking, when you watch a video, it says it's 1 second longer than it actually is. I don't know why. And if you watch towards the end, it's like, let's just say if it goes from 9 minutes and 59 seconds, it would jump from that to 9 minutes or 10 minutes and 1 second, and there's no like 10 minutes section. It just skips. I don't know why they do that, but then again, yeah. But anyways, that's a small thing. But I might end up just redoing the whole video. I feel very terrible because this would be my third freaking time, and I want to at least get the message out there in the best way as possible. And even if it ends up, me not going into as much detail as possible, then I guess that's what I'm gonna have to do. But as long as I talk about everything I want to talk about, then that's what I'm gonna pretty much have to do. And not sure if I'm gonna do a vlog today, but I will say though that okay, there's nothing on the back. Is that I'm probably gonna spend some time this week, and I'm sorry I didn't do a video on the gaming channel. There's like almost nothing in the gaming world really going on. There's a bunch of things going on at PAX, and that's really about it. And other than that, not too much has really been going on at sorry for hitting that. But I mean, just other than that, nothing much has really been going on. I'm gonna try to get some videos ready for next week. I'm gonna try to schedule some videos because I know this may sound a little bit selfish or something, but I'm thinking about taking a week off. Like, not completely off, nothing like that, no. But more of like, just refocusing, which I use that term a lot, I know. But I mean it in a way where I'm just gonna, there's multiple lists I've made, projects and things I need to work on, and videos that I need to do. So I'm gonna do that, and I guess you could say I'm going to try to gaze into the future in some way or form, just down the road. And what I'm going to try to do is to look for all the short-term things I can do. Things that I might need to do that involves video responses in any way, and do it right before they take away that option or that feature. And just do it as soon as possible. And other than that, really try to look through the stuff that might be long-term, and really try to, I guess you could say, remind myself of certain things that I might have thought of doing in the future that might have been a really great thing, like, oh, once we hit 1,000 subscribers, I'm going to do, these kind of videos or something along those lines. And get all those things written down and really kind of in a way get like probably 3 lists worth of things written down. Such as number 1, all the short-term stuff, I'll put that on a list, make it the most easy to find for me, so then that way I can more likely do it and everything. I'll probably try to do it, on the week, because it's, about to be the weekend, since it's Friday right now. And the long-term ones, really figure out what I need to do to meet those points, whether it's, for the Let's Play channel, I'm waiting to get my really good quality webcam instead of using my crappy one, which I did I did get the autofocus turned off, but it's one of those things that's so stupid. It doesn't turn it off completely. It only turns it off in that individual program. And if I want to, have autofocus off, I have to, let's just say if I'm using a different program to record, webcam footage, I have to go in those settings in order to, change autofocus. But some of them don't even have the options to change it, and it's so stupid. And it's one of those things you can't really change all the time. And you have to find the right software in order to be able to record it with, and that has the option to actually be able to, change the settings to get something that works for you and everything. And that is just, it's really mind-boggling. And this is really bad for, like, let's just say full screen footage or, that kind of stuff. But maybe Let's Plays it would be necessary or would be okay of a webcam, just because it would be smaller and it would be in the camera of the screen and stuff like that. But anyways, I'm getting off topic. So look for all the things I need to do and get, and certain things I need to get to certain points in order for me to actually, get on that stuff. And at least, go into more detail, like, okay, so what would be my schedule? Like, really start thinking things more through, because when I have these long-term projects, I really do think things through. But I think more about the structure, how things are going to get done, and just the main idea behind it, and just a lot of other stuff, more than, a simple thing as the schedule sometimes. I usually do think on the schedule, but I'm really trying to get a good schedule, because I'm going to try to make a unique combination, while this video is so long, make a unique schedule that has a little bit of everything, but in a way where I can enjoy doing everything I want, and possibly just get started on some of these channels or something, I'm going to definitely try my best to make sure to focus on all of them, most definitely, at least the main one, and my anime review one, which I do need to practice doing my reviews, and that's one of the things I'm going to do, if I am taking a week off, is doing those videos and doing them shorter but better. I do a good job. They're decent quality, the way I talk and everything like that, don't mess up, don't pause, don't say a lot and that kind of stuff, but I go too much into it sometimes. I do like going more into depth of things, but sometimes I go too much into it. It's almost as if I'm reading a book and it's like, well, at this point I might as well just watch the whole episode kind of thing. But just more get my opinion across, and just the main things that is a part of the review, just that, just really get those things out there, and in a timely manner, but that's not like too short, like 2 or 3 minutes. At least, get, on my honest thoughts out and everything like that, and go a little bit in depth, not to the point I'm going like, on and on forever, like I kind of am right now. But, on the other channels, at least, figure out what I need to do to get started, and possibly work on some, content that I could put on hold, and then when I get certain things, maybe polish up, and then just add some stuff in order to make them, well, better, and that kind of stuff. And just really try to find a really good schedule. For the most part, I have figured out a schedule, but I'm going to try to be more realistic, and look for the long-term stuff when I do get to certain points on all the channels and everything like that, or at least some of them. At least know exactly what I need to do. It's like, okay, in, what was it? Like October 31st, I need to make sure, or in the a week before October 31st, I need to make sure a video about this, telling them about this. And in January, which one of you guys know what we're going to be doing in January, and I might meet someone there that I'm happy to see. Yay! But, anyways, there's going to be something I'm going to be doing in January, and I'm going to make sure to save up my money to get those things. The thing in October 31st, around there, is going to be very easy to do, because it's going to be very affordable, it's going to be local, and it's going to be easy, and it's going to be for a different channel than the main channel, but it's at least going to be something fun and interesting. But, other than that, just really try to, look at all the long-term stuff, get everything organized, figure out what I need to do to get some things done right now, and get schedules figured out, so then, like, okay, in the future, my schedule is going to look like this. Right now, if I really want to go into it and everything like that, and get these channels started before time goes on, and just not have certain things, I just don't want my list to keep on getting bigger and bigger and bigger. It naturally happens, but I at least need to try to do as much of the things I need to do. Even if I focus on some other things and get distracted on them, I at least need to get some of this stuff done, and that is the bottom line. And yeah, just get all the short-term stuff figured out, and I know I've repeated that so many times, but it's just such a long list and everything. And some things do require money. That's the thing, is that some of it requires money, some requires me to get to certain points. And my cat's clawing my recliner, and some of it requires points where... Okay, cat. I just threw a cloth over there, okay? But it's some require, yeah, just wait to get, the webcam or something simple like that. And yeah, some of them are going to cost money either way. But if I could get those things, started and get the money I need in order to get those things, taken care of, so then I could start doing those things continuously and start on those channels and everything like that, that would be really, really great as well. And everything. And it sounds like me, I'm just like being a view whore or something like that, or just, having too many channels. But, again, like I've said before, I don't think you could ever have too many channels unless it's to the point you have like 100 or something like that. I'm definitely not at that point, but I still think a person shouldn't be limited to just only be able to express themselves in one way. If they have more than one hobby, they should be able to express themselves or be able to enjoy all of their hobbies, instead of just enjoying one. It's like, okay, are you into sports or card fight or Yu-Gi-Oh cards and that kind of stuff? And they're like, both. But they're usually afraid to say both, and they say or, and they don't say or both. They don't give that option and stuff like that, and sometimes, when they're choosing between friends, and there's a lot of things in life that has to do with this, they feel like they have to go with one group or the other kind of thing, and it's just, there's a lot of things that naturally over time really, get people away from some of their other hobbies over time and stuff like that, and, I'm one of those people that likes to, get everything, get a little taste of everything, because why not enjoy something, if you enjoy it, But anyways, that's pretty much it. That's probably going to be my whole vlog for today. But sorry for blabbering on, but that's what I'm going to do this weekend. I'm still going to do videos on the main channel, on the gaming channel, but I'm not going to really focus on it too much, really. But I am going to have some videos that are going to be scheduled, and I'm going to have doing that are going to be kind of some things I think are going to be a great addition to the channel and be, very fun and interesting, to the channel. I'm going to add those and at least try to do one gaming news video, which I should definitely be able to do because I do got at least one or two things I haven't talked about yet, but it's not quite enough to make a whole video about, really. So when, I just need a few little bitty pieces or one or two, for the next week, and then I could have at least one video taken care of for next week and have one piece of tech news, or two of them, that, I'm putting on hold right now. And once I get another one or two, because tech news is less common than gaming news, then there'll be that. So, very likely going to be able to at least do, one video for probably each next week, and if not, then at least one gaming news video along with, a couple of things that might be interesting. So, yeah, other than that, I am going to focus on those channels, and I'm going to spend time on the anime channel because I do need to get caught up on episodes, and I need to refocus and do better on my videos so people will enjoy them more. And during the week, I'm probably going to spend some time on some stuff. So, yeah, that's pretty much it. That's me just rambling on, and if I end up talking about anything else, I might have to make a separate video for that, or if not, then I will just add it to this video if it's short enough. So, yeah.